what I'd change about the world, probably be organised religion. It was our explanations for things like medicine, famine, disease, natural disasters, astrology, origins of the world. But now we have explanations for most of them, so we just don't need it. It's our first and it's our worst, to put it frankly. Pseudoscience. It's what we thought we knew when we knew nothing. It's explanations to things we didn't know. I think it holds us back. What we've achieved in the last 200-300 years with science, with medicine, and for that's 1700 years that we believed religion was the explanation for everything. If we didn't believe that, we could have been surpassed where we are now. We could have been far more advanced. We might not have been, but we could have been flying around on hoverboards. To say that we wouldn't be moral if we didn't have religion, it just undermines the human race. It just basically says that if we didn't have religion, we would know right from wrong. We would be running around committing murder, rape, all these terrible acts. But because we have religion, we know what's right and what isn't. I just think it's disgusting. I just think that's like a disgusting morality to say that we need religion to tell us how to live. If you believe in something and it brings you happiness and fulfillment and whatever, that's fine, as long as it doesn't affect my life or anyone else's, and it's not rammed down our necks, and legislation isn't passed saying that we have to live a certain way based on your beliefs. That's fine. If you want to live believing in the spaghetti monster or the Loch Ness monster or whatever, fairies, Santa Claus, that's fine. As long as what you believe isn't forced upon me. Animal cruelty, that's one thing that really gets me. I feel I was about 18 and I saw this video of it was in China as well, of this, it was I don't know what it was, but it was like a dog fox thing, and it was being skinned alive. But first the guy who done it, he picks it up by its leg and slams it on the ground a couple of times, break its shoulder. And then he cuts it by the legs, and then he hangs it up by its leg, and it's kicking and it's thrashing, and he just starts yanking the flesh down, and he pulls it off. And there's people watching, and they're all laughing, and you can hear them on the video. And then he just gets it, this animal, it's all covered in blood. It's got these big black eyes, and it's still got its eyelashes on. And he just throws it on a pile with all these other dead animals, and it's still alive, and it's trying to move, and it's trying to stand up, and it's just left there to die. And I just think the way we treat animals for medical animal testing as well, just for perfumes and fucking makeup, it really does get me. And if you want to talk about like animal testing for medicines, medical science, honestly couldn't give a shit. I couldn't give a fuck. We live to about 80, 85 for women, and the more we advance in science, medicine, the longer our life expectancy will be. And we're curing diseases and we're curing all these viruses, but what is it, it's like population's what, 7 billion strong now. They say by 2050 it'll be 15 billion to 2100 it'll be 25-30 billion. The world's already overpopulated as it is. There's not enough resources, not enough space, and yet we're still curing people. Still we're curing people. People are living longer. And people just don't understand that people need to die. They do. It's a part of life. And fucking letting animals die, thousands of animals die for human benefits, which we don't need. More people need to die, if anything. So, I know it sounds harsh, but it's true. What's going to happen when there's 30 billion people in the world? There's no food. There's no food, no space, no water, and it's all gone to shit. I just think it's fucking mental.